How much I've missed doing these magazine reviews. This is the next issue of the Legacy magazine. This is issue 34. Now, the reason why I haven't posted any of the other issues for the Ninjago magazine is kind of for one simple reason. The next one that is out at the moment is with Master Lloyd, and I have over 10 Master Lloyd figures. I don't need more. So that's sort of the reason. Let's get into this one. This one will come with Zane and a Temple Guard, which is probably worth your experience if you can get this magazine. But in simple thoughts, this is a great magazine. Obviously, I love the Legacy ones, hence why you've seen majority of the reviews for these. If I don't get one, I usually miss out on the magazine because for some reason my state does not want to bring them in. But I love the comics. And the posters are these are Prime Empire ones. I missed out on these back in the day. But still, super, super cool. Trying to go for that cool Zane look. Really cool. Really cool issue. Don't think that takes place during Rebooted. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Is Jay's ponytail? Yeah, it's yellow, not blue. Interesting. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Talking about some of these sets from prior years for Dragon's Rising. And then our next issue will be Kai and the Wolf Warrior. Not too pleased about that. Wish that it was a different Wolf Warrior. $15 is definitely not worth for just those two. But hopefully it's a double issue 10. Hopefully. I still will be getting it because I do like the tins. I think they're worth the money. The next one should be Jay vs. Ender, and I think the next one's Cole and Rix. I will be talking about that in the next part of the video, so stay tuned for that. I might get Cole's mixed up with another Wolf Warrior. My bad. My channel is definitely founded on the Tournament of the Sources. So thanks to the Tournament of Sources being the season that kind of got my channel up to where it is now, I pretty much have a Temple City Guard and this version of Zane. This version of Zane is obviously the mech pilot suit version. It is a really cool suit. I do actually like this suit. I prefer actually Nia's. We'll talk about this. I've got a video coming out after June about all the ninja suits. Zane's is really interesting. I like the look. I like the face print a lot. Very not Tournament of Sources. Very interesting. Like the face, just wish we got some more in-depth information about those face prints in the show. Zane comes with just a normal katana. Pretty cool, pretty nice. The Temple City Guard isn't a fully complete figure. This is pretty much the same thing that we got for... I'm going to pause to think of the name because I can't remember who it is. It was that fire lady from Crystallized and Seabound. So the Temple Guard does come with the rice paper hats that Master Wu usually comes with, even though they have those movie hat pieces. This guy's pretty cool. I don't mind getting extras. He's obviously missing Key's armor piece, of course. Obviously, could also order that on bricks and pieces. But it's really actually a nice, easy way to obviously obtain a holy with these. I'm probably not going to keep this version of the guy. I'm probably going to sell it. But this is simple, really cool to have the Temple City Guard. And yeah, I think it's really cool that we're getting these figures. I would have hoped to actually get maybe Tox in a couple of these. Because right now, these guys are going for a fair bit of money. And they're not being put on bricks and pieces. So I wonder what the catch is for this dude. It'd be really nice to obviously get a lot of them if you've seen Season 3 Part 2. Wildfire commands these guys, so it'd be nice to get a army of these people. Just do that little Irish dance. We'll quickly take a look at the tin for a moment, placing these guys to the side. Now, this isn't really a villain versus ninja tin. I'm going to zoom out. Well, I can't zoom out. I can only zoom in. So I'm just going to back up. So taking a look at the tin itself, it's really nice. It's not really a villain versus a ninja. It's more or less a ninja versus someone that is really not on the same side at the moment. So very much interesting. Obviously, you get Zane and the Temple God. I forgot his name. Zane's suit versus obviously that. really nice. This tin is very scratched. Would have preferred a better one. This magazine was from a different place to where I usually get them. Would like to get another tin, but who's to say? Obviously, we got Zane's face there, Legacy box, Temple God's face, really nice. So my slight issue so far. So I'm going to quickly gripe about something here. My issue so far with the Ninjago Legacy line for the tins is the Tournament of Sources is a tournament, and at the moment, on top of my head, I think the next 3 issues, one is with Cole versus a Wolf Warrior, I think, or I didn't really look at that last one properly. Apologies. We also have Kai versus a Wolf Warrior, which has Kai with hands that are pretty much all yellow. Don't know why. And I don't get why with a Wolf Warrior. And then Jay and his mech pilot, I think Jay with his mech pilot with a Cinder, which I don't know why. Obviously Jay in his non-evil suit makes sense, versus Cinder. I just don't know why they haven't done this for the other ninja. I think it would make sense to maybe, hey, definitely not do Wildfire, because for $15.99, it's not really worth buying Wildfire in a magazine like this. You might as well buy 2. What is worth it, though, is, for example, let's get Lloyd versus Noct. Give us the Tournament of Sources Lloyd, or heck, give us the Storm Suit, but with the armor, versus Noct. Or Sora versus Noct in her tournament suit. Or heck, Noct versus Tox. Or Lloyd and his Tournament of Sources suit versus Pale Man. Now, so far for the mech pilot suits, we've only gotten so far, I think on top of my head, it is Kai. We've gotten Lloyd. Actually, scratch that. We didn't really get Kai because he came with a different hood. Same with Eren. But if you want to count that, you can. We got Lloyd. After Lloyd, who else was after Lloyd? I think it was actually Zane. After this, it will be Jay. No, and we got Cole too. So that's now leaving out Kai, Cole. No Nia, of course, because for some reason they don't do Nia. They do Pixel, but they won't do Nia. That's bullshit. I don't know. It would have been nice to obviously have a Tournament Sources or someone else, but hence we still haven't got that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, guys.